Oh, hello there. Didn't quite see you. I was listening to the jolly, festive cheer that is slowly draining my soul. Hello, my beautiful people. Vertico here, once again with another special video. In this video, we are going to be doing a quick analysis slash reaction of some of the tournament dinosaurs, or creatures I should probably say, that are being picked out by the community bit by bit as they encounter them in the battle arena. It turns out Ludia released us a lot of things, and they also released us a lot of things we can't get, at the very least not yet, and they are purported to be, of course, tournament creatures because of the fact, well, the fact that they've got foil around their characters and it's a bit shiny. That's what we've come to know and be aware of for the tournament creatures. So it's something we'd like to go through. I'd like to, first and foremost, thank two special people, that's Reece and Karlo, for getting me the information that I needed and the images I needed. Karlo actually gave me a quick list that I'd like to go through. So the tournament creatures he has located so far, or he has spotted so far, so I'll be reading these out. The images I'll be posting are the only images that I have at the moment. It may be something that, when the full list comes out, I might be able to get a hold of, but for now, this just seems to be some of the new tournament creatures that are currently being seen. We have the Deinocheirus, which I, for the love of me, cannot pronounce, and we do have an image of that, I believe. The Erlikosaurus, which I don't think we do, unfortunately. The Kentrosaurus, which we do. The Kentro is actually a type of stegosaur. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is at the very least. Or an Ankylo. No, it's Kentro. I don't know. Well, Metriacanthosaurus, which is a beast, which we'll show off shortly. The Pachyrhinosaurus, which I've seen. I've got a level 25 version of the photo, and I'm pretty sure I've seen level 40. And the level 40 looks like almost like a predator mask on top of it. It looks weird but amazing, and I want it. Then we have, of course, Secondontosaurus, which you'll never get me to pronounce properly, which I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, is the one that looks like Dimetrodon. No, Dimetrodon, there we go. And then we have, of course, where are we? I've lost my place, so there we go. Segnosaurus, and then Segnosaurus, and then Yutyrannus, which is something I am super hyped for, and this is exactly what we'll be starting the video with. So we'll start with the Yutyrannus, which I'm going to load the image up for. Now, as you can see, the Yutyrannus itself is pretty beastly. It's a blue, at least the final evolutions are blue, on top with a green tinge underneath. You can see quite a lot of feathers on the creature, just as Yutyrannus was designed. Well, not designed, is found to be, and they've added to it throughout the time. Where we've grown up with Tyrannosaurus with scales and so forth, the Yutyrannus has always been the feathery beastie that we, or at least me, that we always encounter. Its claws, they're kind of weird, his hands. It looks a bit more defined than the T-Rex's, which you can actually see part of in the image. I swear the fingers look a bit elongated, but that might just be me. The colour scheme is pretty bonkers, and I know it's only level 34, but you can see the stats are pretty rad. A level 34 having more health than the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and in fact more attack than Tyrannosaurus Rex by quite a considerable amount. I mean, the Yutyrannus actually overpowers the Tyrannosaurus, and it's going to be something that's going to be a substantially good tournament, which will, I'm sure, more than likely enter, thanks to the support of you guys, of course. We actually, what I can say about this is, obviously it's a carnivore. I mean, not more to say about that, really, and it's something I really, really am looking forward to. Next up, we have the image of the Metriacanthosaurus. I think I pronounced that right. If not, I don't care. Which, oddly, I don't know how to describe it. I honestly don't, and no matter how I describe it, I'll be told I'm wrong. To me, it looks like a Carcharodontus. I know what I mean. It's the dinosaur that begins with a carc, and if you don't like me, I don't care. I do actually, please don't dislike me. With spikes on its back. And I mean, the spikes look really superimposed, to say the very least. Both of them, of course, legendary. I mean, I think they're only going to give away tournaments, legendaries in the tournament. If not, it's a bit stupid. Who'd enter it for a super rare? Unless they made it first, second, and third prizes. Ooh, you see, that's some thinking. Stats-wise, we're currently looking at the level 33 version, so it's not fully there, of course. Health, nowhere near as much as the Tyrannosaurus or Yutyrannus. However, this is level 33. By the time it's level 40, it'll probably be on par with the Tyrannosaurus Rex itself. And what's more interesting to me is its attack. 1,181 attack. To clarify, the Yutyrannus, a level above him, is 870. 311 off. Or, yeah, 311 off. 10 out of 10. That guy is going to be a powerhouse. He's going to be the thing that you use to sweep, essentially. It doesn't matter if something's got a block against that. If it's a herbivore, it's dead. Literally. 2 attacks from that and you're dead. I don't think you can go really more into that than that, to be quite frank. It's carnival, obviously. It's going to be a tournament at some point. Probably going to see them throughout the year now. So they'll probably lead up to the next major update. It will just be a few more dinosaurs, and we may see not even a glacier update, but some form of update after that, which is quite big. The next picture we have is of something. Whoa, I didn't know I could actually rotate things on my iPhone. My phone. Random fact. I don't know how I did it because I won't do it now. This is the Segnosaurus. This thing looks like the image of the Gallimimus with a bit more feathers on the on its logo. And then in person, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like it has the head of a Rathian. I know I keep saying that for Rathian thing, but honestly, look at the head. It looks like it's got a head of a Rathian from Monster Hunter. It looks like a Theranosaurus' body in animation set with freaking wing-like things. It looks like a peacock, a Theranosaurus, and a Rathian all had a baby, and that's something I would not want to fight. Not in the slightest. Pretty damn amazing, not going to lie. And it honestly looks pretty amazing. Level 40, 2,000 health. Obviously, it's got a plus bonus percentage from an attack there. I can't be bothered to work it out, but I'd work it out to be about over 1,000, just slightly, which is amazing for a herbivore. The health-wise, 2,000, pretty low for a herbivore, level 40. That's a legendary or a tournament one, but the attack more than makes up for that, which is quite unusual. Why the Theranosaurus, which has claws the size of my face, doesn't have attack like that. I mean, what do you think about Ludia? So it's pretty damn rad, to say the very least. Next up, we are going to be moving on. It's a herbivore, as I said 3 times, just to get a heads up there. Next up, we're going to be moving on to another one that has, by the looks of it, the same model set as the Theranosaurus, almost similar one. The fact it's a bipedal herbivore with, well, I don't know how to describe it, almost humanoid-like stance in the game at the very least. And that's the Deinocheirus. We've only got level 25 version, so it's probably got a bit more stats than this. In fact, in that image, there's also something else that I don't recognise. Level 23, there's a hybrid. That was the one that got redacted. Yeah, that's the one that got redacted. The mix between the Suchomimus, I think it was, and the... I think it was the Jurassic, so it looked like a dragon, basically, and I wanted it, and it's gone now, unfortunately, but when it comes back out, I'll have it, don't worry. But moving back on to the one we have in question, the Deinocheirus, stats aren't amazing, but it seems to be more of a balanced herbivore, so it's going to be roughly the same sort of health and attack sort of ratio, which is substantially good. Image-wise, it looks fantastic. The colour scheme, bit of green and brown, really works together. And the face, you can clearly look like it has a beak or a face of some description. So you can tell the difference between it. I quite like that. And it's looking pretty beastly against the Stegoceratops. The only problem is it won't survive the Indominus Rex that will be fighting next. Really think this is one of the cooler ones that's coming out, and I can't wait to see it. Definitely a good herbivore to add to the collection, essentially. Still need a bit of amphibian love, I must say. We do need a lot more amphibians. Not legendary, just some super rares and rares, just to make it a bit more bulked out. And apart from that, I think the only other thing we need more legendaries of is the flying types. And they've added one more, so we can have a couple more herbivores, I guess. Next up, we have the Kentrosaurus. I think I might have been wrong by saying it was a stegosaur. I don't know. I think it's a stegosaur. I don't know, guys. Okay, I don't know all of them, and I am feeling bad for that. I should have done my research beforehand. Okay. No, yeah, I mean, they're pretty good, to be quite frank. I really do like them, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's something, it looks amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't actually get the health. I did, yes I did. So it's quite a health-heavy thing, as most herbivores are. Still not bad attack, probably coming up to about 800 attack by the time it's level 40, or coming up to, not actually at level 800, and just over 2,000 health, so it does pack a pretty big punch, to say the least, and can take the leaf. It eats leaves. But you can take a punch, and I really like sitting like this, I must say. I like recording like this. That's good for you to know. It's quite comfortable. But, I mean, it's a shiny one, it's a foil one, it's going to be a tournament one. Whether or not I'll put the effort into win it, is depends if they fix these freaking tournament times. I'm not staying to 5 AM. And now we're on to the last one now. I've already mentioned the Pachyrhinosaurus. I'll just quickly mention it again. The Pachyrhinosaurus does look like it has a predator helm and so on and so forth. It looks really beasty, and I love it. The only reason I'm mentioning it is I don't have a full image of it. If I do at this point, I'll put a photo of it in here, and it will basically show you what I was explaining earlier. It's got reasonably good stats at level 25, quite health heavy, and some really good attacks still for that. In fact, comparing it to level 25, oh no, where is level 25 one? Level 25 Deinocheirus, which is 798 and 592. This has 1633 and 510, so it's almost, if not better. This is one of the ones I'm actually really hyped for. I've seen the look of it, and I think it's going to be fantastic. Then we're moving on to the Dimetrodon. The Dimetrodon's cousin, if you will. It's got a sail, just like Dimetrodon. It's a quadrupedal lizard of some description, and it's called the Secondontosaurus, and it looks second to none. Yeah, I'm going to hell deal with it. We've got, unfortunately, a disadvantaged attack image where its attack's been halved, or just about halved, so it's probably got about 500 attack, 3,040 health. For a non-hybrid, that is practically unheard of. On a carnivore, that is unheard of. Non-hybrid. That's bonkers. That, and the colour scheme, I mean, the sail's purple, it fades into blue before it slowly fades into yellow onto his skin. His jaw's like wider gap, and he's got some sort of crest on his horn, like a horn, like a baby unicorn wizard, as James might say. I'm really, really hyped for it, and I think that he's going to be a little booger in the battle arena. And if I come across him, I have a feeling I'm not going to survive. But he is a beautiful specimen. I can't wait to get him. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't enjoyed the video for whatever reason, feel free to dislike. If you're enjoying this type of video, make sure you drop a comment down below, and I'll try and get them out as quickly as possible, or more as often. And if you didn't enjoy them, well, just tell me why, and I'll have a look into it. Make sure to subscribe and join my beautiful people. And thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!